Hey everyone, we are officially live. This is very exciting. Thank you to our beautiful Level Yoga for hosting this meditation. And I think we're all really feeling how important it is to have a community and have spaces that we can plug into, places where we can go, people we can talk to, where we can just be on the journey, right, with others. And so just a big shout out to our beautiful Level Yoga for hosting this space. It's something that they're very good at doing, creating spaces where we can just improve the quality of how we feel from moment to moment. And then, of course, that is a positive ripple effect that reaches far and wide in our lives. So feeling a lot of appreciation for them today. So I'm hopping on to offer some words of strength, and I'm actually going to be delivering a meditation. That's the point of this live today, is that we're going to go through a process meditation to ground ourselves, to feel more grounded, to feel more stable, to feel a deeper sense of inner peace. And one thing that I feel is my responsibility to talk about right now, and I feel like I've been in boot camp for this, for my whole life really, but especially in the last couple of years, because something I've really been studying on and working through and seeing the power of it and the way that it works in my own life is the power of our focus. And I'm just saying hi to everybody who's here. Thank you so much for showing up and being here. If you feel like you want to give a heart or say hello, would love to feel your energy. Okay, so just focusing is something I want to talk about really quickly, and then we'll go ahead and get into the process, because I know that's why we're all here. But first of all, just take a deep breath. Just take a deep breath and just feel the fact that we're here. We're here and we're together. And at the end of the day, that's really powerful. All right, so let's talk about focus for just a minute. You can tell just in any given day, whether there's this extreme circumstance or whether it's just a normal day, depending on what you're thinking about, depending on what you're focusing on, the place where you invest your attention is going to affect the way that you feel. And the way that you feel affects your hormones, it affects your immune system, it affects your energy levels, it affects your emotional state, it affects your ability to think clearly. And right now, we need to be able to think clearly, right? Right now, we need to be able to make good decisions, and we want to stay strong, we want to stay healthy, we want to have a pure positive outlook, and we are being severely challenged at the moment. But I see a beautiful opportunity in that we are going to get really good at this, and that is going to help us moving forward in our lives. So will it help us navigate right now? Absolutely. And will it help us create even more happiness and more well-being and more connectedness later on? Absolutely. So just speaking to that a little bit today, I also just want you to know that you can come as you are. So there's no expectation to be feeling a certain way right now. There's a little bit of a roller coaster. We're all going to be on it. It's okay if you feel scared sometimes, or you feel worried sometimes, or maybe you feel hopefulness. Like there's no need to feel guilty for feeling good either. There's no need to feel guilty for finding an opportunity in all of this. Because let me tell you, there are people throughout the whole world that are finding opportunities in all of this. And that's something that I also want to talk about. There's going to be unique opportunities for you as, the unique individual that you are, that only you're going to hear, from source. And as you start to get quiet and connect back to your truth, you're going to become aware of what those unique opportunities are for you. We all have a role we can be playing in the larger picture right now. And I want you to really be sitting with that and really asking yourself, what role do you want to play? How do you want to contribute? Or, some people are, like I said, just because somebody sees an opportunity doesn't necessarily mean they're going to see an opportunity to contribute to the greater good, right? But I know that if you're here with me right now, if you're tuning in later, if you're part of this community, you absolutely want to contribute to the greater good. So we're going to just amp that up for all of us. So that's really just my intention today, is just to help you really just feel like we're creating a sacred space to just let you feel everything that you're feeling, to let you be reminded of the power of your focus. And this is, I think, a time where there's a huge reevaluation that starts to happen. You know, you see all these different conditions around you, you see things crumbling around you, and it's a perfect opportunity to recognize that either you're going to control the way you feel regardless of conditions, or conditions are going to control you. And I know that if you're here with me, you already probably know that, and you've already probably been practicing that in your lives. So this is nothing new, but this is like time for mastery, right? It's time to really master this and to really get clear about, like, what do I believe? You know, what do I believe? And I know for myself, I wasn't going to share this, but I had a session with my own mentor recently, actually yesterday, and we were diving into the aspects of my own fear that get activated in certain situations. And it's a fear that I've carried around with me my entire life. And it's just basically this fundamental place inside of me where I don't feel safe. And it's been like that since I can remember. Since the tiniest little kid, I probably came into this world like that. And you know, what we got to see was, like, number one, I needed an opportunity to really feel that in a safe space. And number two, I needed to ask that part of myself, what did she need? And as a little girl, when I was moving through my life feeling that, I thought I needed to manipulate my parents and my household and all the things to be a certain way so that I could feel safe. And as an adult, I now realize that that little girl just didn't understand that feeling safe is an inside job. She didn't get it. She didn't know that. But now I can help that part of myself create that for myself. So really it is an inside job. And when we feel safe inside our own bodies, when we feel safe, regardless of what's happening, we can think clearly, we can make good decisions, we can tap into our resourcefulness, we can maintain a pure positive outlook no matter what. And we all know that energy is contagious. Energy is contagious, whether it's extremely negative or it's extremely positive. So let's be a force of extremely positive, incredible energy on this planet right now. That is what we're up to here in this community. So let's go ahead and do one thing before we get started. I would love for, whether you're here now or you're here after the fact, to leave us a comment and let us know, what is one good thing that you've seen happen in the last week or two? What's one good thing? Because, you know, I have witnessed so many acts of kindness, so much love, so much generosity. I mean, just even going to the grocery stores and those sweet men, you know, men and women, you know, unpacking the toilet paper and just trying to do their best to make sure everybody gets what they need. Like, hallelujah. I mean, so just leave us a comment. Let us know, what is one good thing that you have seen or that you have experienced over this last week? Because let's remember that there are good things that are happening. Okay, so number two here, we're going to go ahead and just move into a little bit of a little writing exercise. And you don't actually have to do this, but if you have a piece of paper and a pen, it's sort of a fun little exercise. And then we'll move into our actual process and meditation. So I want you to imagine or draw a circle. And what does Leah say? More people getting outside. Oh yeah, exactly. See, Leah says there's more people getting outside. You know, I laid in the grass. I hugged a tree yesterday. It was amazing. I think Mother Nature is calling to us, and she's reminding us that there is medicine everywhere, you guys. There's medicine in the dirt. There's medicine in the sun. It's everywhere. So woo, I love that these comments are coming through. Thank you guys. I feel better already. Okay, so little exercise here. If you draw a circle, like if you had a piece of paper like this, you would draw a little circle in the middle of the page, okay? And inside that circle, you're gonna write known, okay? K-N-O-W-N, known. And inside this circle, it's everything you've ever seen, everything you've ever done, everything you've ever heard about, everything you've ever experienced. It's what you know. It's everything that you know, okay? But then I want you to recognize, here, I'll do it so you can see. Okay, so that's inside that little circle. Now then there's everything out here which expands ad infinitum, right? It expands forever and ever for infinity. And that is I call it the land of possibility. That is the land of opportunity. That's also what we call the unknown, which our funny little monkey minds likes to go, unknown equals bad, right? Unknown equals worst case scenario. And we tend to kind of start dreaming that stuff up when we're facing into the unknown. And in our meditation today, I'm going to help you really tap into the energy here of possibility. But outside of that circle is every idea, every solution, every amount of positive energy, every insight, every bit of inspiration, every opportunity that you haven't even thought of yet, that none of us have thought of yet. So I feel like this is a perfect opportunity to start reaching into that land of the unknown and seeing it really for what it is, which is this huge expansive place where we can tap into ideas and opportunities and resolutions and answers that we haven't even thought of yet. So how can this all go better than we've ever even possibly imagined? How can this all go better, and how can this all work out better than you could possibly imagine? Okay, I just want to like plant that seed. Okay, so let's take a nice deep breath and just shake it off for a moment. Kind of flutter your lips and shake your shoulders and move your head around. And then go ahead and just close your eyes. And just make sure that you're comfortable wherever you're sitting. Make sure your spine is nice and tall. But if you feel the need to lie down, that's actually okay. That's 100% okay also. But just closing your eyes and just start to find your breath and start to breathe in and breathe out. And just breathing in and breathing out. And then just doing your very best to slow that breath down a little bit. And as you breathe in, see if you can breathe in a little extra amount of air. And as you breathe out, just release a little bit of extra air. Really good. And then see if you can slow it down a little bit more and take in more and release out more. And then just invite your physical body to soften and relax, to soften and relax. And then just repeating these words. You can say them out loud. Usually I say them out loud, but you can also say them quietly or internally. I call all my energy back into my body now. I call all my energy back into my body now. I call all my energy back into my body now. And then just take some nice deep breaths, just feeling all of your energy coming back from all the places. So you're fully, deeply witnessing and presencing yourself in your own physical body. And just inviting your physical body to soften and relax. And soften and relax. Relaxing deeper and deeper with each moment, with each breath. And then just take a moment to notice what you're hearing in the room. And the sounds might be subtle or maybe not so subtle. Begin to notice what you're smelling in the room. Maybe there's subtle smells or not so subtle. And begin to notice what you're tasting in your mouth. You might swirl your tongue around or run your tongue along your teeth. And even though your eyes are closed, begin to notice what you're seeing. Maybe color, maybe light, maybe darkness. And then lastly, just noticing what you're feeling on your skin, the temperature of the air, your clothes. And inviting your physical body to soften and relax, relaxing deeper and deeper with each moment, with each breath. And then engaging all 5 of those senses at the same time. So you're hearing and smelling and tasting, seeing and feeling all at the same time. Then I want you to drop your attention down to your tailbone for a moment and just notice what you're feeling down there. Noticing any energy down there at the base of your spine, maybe what you're feeling in your legs. Just take a few breaths in and out. Just start to ground yourself down there in your legs, in your tailbone. Really good. And then we're going to take your attention up 300 feet, 500 feet, 1,000 feet, just as best you can. Shoot your awareness way, 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 way up above your body and start to see or find or connect to the essence or the presence of light. And this might be visual for you, or it might just be a sensation for you, until you're just tapping into that presence of light the very best you can. There's no wrong way to do this. And then just invite that light right down into your body. Say, I invite you to come right down into my body. I invite you to come right on down into my body right now. Come forth, bring the light. And just start to feel that light moving down through the crown of your head. And just start to notice what you're feeling through your head. Feel it moving down through your throat, noticing what you're feeling through your throat. And let it move down into your chest and just feeling it swirling around in your chest. Just notice what you feel. Maybe it's anger, it could be sadness, it could be heaviness, it could be hope, it could be joy. And just feel it. And then moving down, feeling this light just pouring down into your belly, just feeling it swirling around through your belly. Noticing the energy, the sensations in your belly. I'm fully present there, just feeling, and noticing what's there. I'm just starting to digest some of these emotions and some of this energy. And then moving down into your bladder and just feel the light swirling through there. This light is just awareness, it's presence, swirling through the bladder, feeling any sensations there in the bladder. And then feeling it once again moving down here into your tailbone. Feeling it swirling around in your tailbone, swirling around. And then moving down from your tailbone into your legs one more time, just breathing into your legs, noticing everything you feel there in your legs. If there's fatigue or heaviness or tingling feelings, whatever you're feeling, it's nothing, there's nothing wrong, no wrong way to do it, just whatever you're feeling. And then just start to breathe up from your legs into your heart. So you're going to inhale up into your chest and exhale back into your legs. And just do that a few times. Inhaling from your legs up to your heart and exhale from your heart back down into your legs. Really good. So I want you to keep your eyes closed and just feeling all the feels. And I'm going to read you a few statements. And these statements are just examples of how we shift our energy from a sort of a generally negative place to a generally positive place. And I want you to just notice in the second half of each statement how the energy shifts. And I want you to really feel those words. You're just keeping your eyes closed and just hearing my voice. I know we are living through some uncertain times, And it might be tempting to indulge worst case scenarios. But I also know there's a resilience and a strength inside of me that I haven't even seen yet. And when or if I need it, it will absolutely be there. I may have experienced fear regarding all of this, but I prefer to feel at ease. I prefer to feel a sense of hope. I prefer to feel a relaxed body and a clear mind. I prefer to visualize and use my focusing power to imagine best case scenarios. I prefer to smile and feel joy. And just breathe that in for a moment. Maybe sigh it out. I love knowing that I have a strong community doing this with me. I appreciate the feelings of peace and wellness. I enjoy the pure positive shift in my mind, my body, and my cells as I imagine wonderful things on the horizon. I'm so thankful for this clean and clear air in my lungs. I'm so thankful for this beating heart in my chest. I'm so thankful for this pure white light in every single cell of my body. I'm so thankful for the well-being that I'm activating, experiencing, and manifesting in this very moment. So I want you to just breathe that in, deep breaths in. Feel free to just sigh it out and make some noise as you exhale, just cleaning and cleansing and clearing your internal space. And I want you to just imagine that you're walking up to the most beautiful river. It is the most perfect day on the most beautiful grassy knoll beside this river. The sky is the perfect shade of blue. The air feels perfectly, warm or cool, or the humidity is exactly the way that you like it. And the sun feels perfect on your skin. And I want you to imagine that you have an inner tube, and you're just going to toss your inner tube into the river. Just toss it in there and then just jump in. You can feel the water splash. You can hear the laughter around you, and just climb right into that inner tube. Climb in and lay back, maybe put your sunglasses on or maybe not, and just relax back, lie back, and feel the sun kissing your skin. Feel the water underneath your body, underneath your feet. Hear the laughter on the grassy knoll beside you, and just feel yourself floating down the river. Floating down the river, you're going with the flow. There's ease. There's total ease, total relaxation, deep rest. And just let yourself float down this river. And just enjoying each and every breath, each and every moment as you're doing this. Appreciating the way in which it's soothing you and calming your nervous system. And all the ways it's delighting your heart and your spirit and your body. Clearing your mind. And just find the most perfect place to hop out of this inner tube. So just when you're feeling like you found that perfect little cozy spot on the riverbank, I want you to swim over and hop out. And maybe you like lots of trees and lots of shade, or maybe you want it to be some big wide open space with lots of sun, light. And when you find that spot, just take yourself there. Take yourself there and have a seat. Take yourself there and have a seat. And maybe you prefer to lie down, and you can lie down also. And so as you find your seat and you're either sitting there in a comfortable way or you're lying back, I want you to either stay here on your own, or you're welcome to invite the people you love to come sit with you. So take a moment if you just want to invite the people you love to come sit with you, maybe your family, your friends, your community, your city, your pets. maybe even people that are no longer living in this physical reality with you. Just invite them to come be with you and just feel their presence and feel their energy. And then I want you to imagine that there's a big white light, a big pure white circle of light around you. And some of you might connect to angels or the angelic realm, and you could call on the angels to be these big, massive light beings around you, or just imagining that there's a light, a circle of light around you. And within that circle of light, you're perfectly, perfectly safe. There is energy beaming towards you. There's nourishment coming through for you. There's ideas and insights coming through for you. And I want you to just breathe it in and receive it. Breathe it in and receive it into every cell. Breathe it in and receive it. Maybe even taking some sighs of relief as you're doing that. Inviting your physical body to rest and relax, rest and relax, rest and relax. Relaxing more and more deeply with every passing moment, with every breath. Beautiful. Really good. And then as you're feeling more and more safe here at the center of this circle of light, I want you to start to feel your heartbeat. So tune into your chest, tune into your heart center, and just breathing for a few moments in and out of your heart center. So what can happen when we get hijacked by fear is we are not connected to the truth. We are not connected to the light. We are not connected or grounded to a power greater than ourselves. So from this heart center, I want you to imagine that there are these invisible, beautiful roots, like you're a tree. And these roots are going to move down from the strength of your body, right? Just like a tree, this big, powerful trunk, this big, powerful tree. And you're going to send those roots all the way down into the ground, all the way down into the earth. And the saying I keep hearing in meditation is, when the foundation is strong, the expansion is easy. So let's create that foundation now and send your roots, whether you see them as tree roots or you see them as these sort of invisible roots, just, moving down, 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 all the way through the layers of soil and the layers of dirt, all the way down to the center of the earth. And here at the center of the earth, we're going to imagine that there's a big heart, a big beating heart filled with pure white light. And we're going to call it life force energy. Life force energy, just beating, beating, beating at the center of the earth, and imagining that your roots are wrapping around this heart. And then start to take some deep breaths as you breathe in from the heart of the earth all the way up into your heart. And as you breathe out, breathe down from your heart back down into the heart of the earth. And I want you to feel the presence of light. The presence of light is everywhere. It's above you, it's below you, it's all around you, it's inside of you. And breathing in and breathing out, down into the earth, down into that life force, beating heart filled with pure white light, or whatever color you see. If you see purple or a different color, that's fine. And then breathing up from the earth's heart into your own heart. And then inviting your physical body to relax and soften and relax and soften. And with every passing moment, you're more deeply and completely in a state of relaxation, rest, and deep peace. And just feel that now, breathing in, breathing out. And then finally, I want you to come back up into your own heart and feel that your heart is now that big heart filled with pure white light, beating and beating and beating with life force energy. And then expand it out. Expand that out in all directions, forward and back and sides and above and below, and just send it out. And feel it filling up the room that you're in, and filling up the building that you're in, and filling up the city that you're in. And send it out further and farther and wider, filling up the state, filling up the country, touching the lives of millions. Send it out further and wider and further and wider, filling up the whole planet and beyond and beyond and beyond. Send it out farther and wider, as far as it will go in all directions. And then I want you to do your best to go to the furthest most point of that expansion, like all the way out. Go there and just play in the land of possibility and be curious about what insights are there and what solutions are here and what answers are here and what possibilities are here and what new pure positive energy is here and what new paradigm is here and what else is possible here and what opportunities are here that I haven't even thought of yet. And just feel them out there. And just say, yes, please, universe, I'll have more of that. I'm ready to receive. And just knowing that over the coming days, more will be revealed to you, that you have everything you need to stay plugged in, to feel supported, to feel held, to feel heard. You have safe and sacred spaces that you can go to, that you can turn to purge emotion, to shift the way you're seeing things, to shift the focus, shift the way that you're feeling about things, and to really be an anchor, you know, not only to feel anchored, but to be an anchor for everyone. So let's take a moment to just feel appreciation. We'll start with this body, this beautiful body, this breath, this beating heart, right? All five senses. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the beautiful water. Thank you for the blue skies. Thank you for the grass. Thank you for the clean air. Thank you for our communities, our families, our loved ones. Thank you for everything that we were seeing that was hidden before, that we couldn't see before. Thank you, thank you, thank you for showing us so many things we hadn't seen. Thank you for technology. Gosh, right? Thank you for technology. And just thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Divine, we know you're here. You're in all of this somewhere, and help us see the truth in all of this and showing us the way. And we'll just take a deep breath in, give it a hallelujah, an amen, a namaste, a satnam. Let's just all take a deep breath in and a long breath out. We'll bring our hands to our heart. And let's om it out. We'll om it out together. So I hope you'll join me with this, even though I know I can't hear you. I'm going to pretend like I can hear you. Let's take a nice deep breath in to begin. And we'll bow our heads, just honoring and acknowledging the teacher and the gift that lives in everyone and everything. We bless this body. We bless this day, pronouncing it all good. We say thank you and namaste. Love and light to you all. Please reach out to any of us, to all of us, for questions, for support. We love you. We're holding you. We've got you. Thank you again to Level Yoga for your support. And anyone who feels like you want to reach out to me, just personally, I'm happy to hear from you. So please know that that's an option. All right, you guys, have a wonderful, beautiful day. Love you so much. Mwah. Bye for now.